This podcast is brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. And when it comes down to buckling a seatbelt, you might think things like, I'm not going very far, I'm in a rush, or it's too uncomfortable, and sometimes I forget. There's no such thing as a good excuse for not buckling up. If you've used any of these excuses, you're putting yourself at risk of injury and even death. But if that's not enough to convince you, consider this. Not buckling up could also cost you lots of money. Cops are writing tickets, so why take the risk? Do the smart thing and start buckling up every trip, day or night. Click it or ticket.
Hey everyone, welcome.
Welcome.
We're hitting a fun topic today.
Yeah.
One that it's come up for, well, since we started, really.
Lots of comments.
It's in the comment section of every video we do.
Pretty much.
Like, there's no way Simon is this bad at video games. No one's this damn stupid.
No, it's not possible. Not at this point.
But it is.
It's not stupid.
No, I know.
No, you're
I'm
not
teasing.
stupid. You're not a stupid man in general.
No, I'm not.
So-
And a lot of comments say you're faking it. Are you faking it,
But
Simon?
no, I'm not faking it because every game, even throughout the game, even when I realize that I'm playing, I'll think that I does different things and E does different things and Tab does different things, and then I'll just because I forget once or twice in while playing doesn't mean that I won't forget 50 times.
Well, man, even I do that.
Yeah,
When we
but I
switch
do-
games, that makes
Yeah.
But I constantly do it still, even throughout the game. I mean, maybe you do, but I mean, go ahead. I mean, I'm not the one who wanted to talk about this. So
Well, no, we all
talk
are.
about.
I'll tell you what blows my mind is if maybe sometimes even within the episode,
Yeah.
I don't have an example. You will have done something that you forget by the end, but it certainly happens like last week's episode, and like we just did that. Like, how do you not remember that?
Yeah.
I have brain issues. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, and you could say, "Oh, we all like." Listen, man, you have no idea what kind of childhood I had.
Oh,
like,
I'm
you have
sure.
some
No,
idea.
yeah. I will at least retain the information from week to week.
Yeah, everyone has fucked up shit that's happened to them, and I can't remember a lot of things. I'm going to be one of those people that unfortunately, loses his memory even quicker, like in a sad way.
I don't know if
Like in Memento.
now, Simon, I understand your argument, and I'm always going to play devil's advocate, especially in this
Yeah.
case.
Okay.
I kind of always chalked it up as you didn't ever care to try to learn or retain, because you're a smart guy and you've retained all of your, say, carpenter skills.
Well, I haven't retained all of them, but you're right. But certain things you should be able to retain just by repetition, and my brain doesn't work like that.
Or you just don't care.
Do you think your brain's full?
No, I do care enough. I mean, I care kind of, but I'm also really lazy, and there's so many different things. We could analyze me for so long and pick apart me.
This isn't an attack. It's just a curiosity by a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know. I
curious
don't know
little
what else
kittens.
to say. There's got to be. I mean, if there isn't other people out there like me, then I guess I'm just that special kind of stupid. I don't know.
There are. Because I was behind a lady at
Yeah.
the post office today.
Oh, yeah?
And,
So
yeah, took a long time.
Yeah, like gaming isn't. I don't know. I mean, it's frustrating most of the time. I'd like to eventually stop playing the games that I just don't have. I feel a lot of
Buttons?
pressure from you guys. Yeah, I guess
Memory.
But I feel.
Well, we can tell. Like, when we play Among Us, like, you light up.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'll forget things, or I'll get angry quickly because inside I'm having a miniature little panic attack.
Right.
That's how I
think we all
that's how my head works. So and oftentimes when there's stressful things going on, even though I might have done something 1 minute earlier and I seriously just lose it. I have forgotten your names and not told you about this while we're recording shit. Like, how do I not know your names?
What's the animal that plays dead? Possum?
The possum,
Yeah, that's
You're
one,
like
yeah.
the possum of gaming, kind of. You just kind of freeze, but
Possum
there's
of
anger
thinking.
behind it.
My brain freezes like a possum. My brain plays dead is what happens,
Right.
kind of.
And then you get angry about it.
Very
sometimes.
angry, very angry, very defensive, very, and then sometimes justifiably so. And I go, man, I'm such an asshole like 3/4 of the time that when I'm not being an asshole, and I think you guys are, I got nothing to stand on because I was just an asshole 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but then you come back. We bounce through that shit quick. We've been dealing with that for years, not just with you, all of us, of course. But,
Yeah.
I will say this, and I understand why people think Simon's faking it, especially now since we started playing Among Us. And our acting chops have really come out. Yeah. I mean, we are putting on stellar performances. We're talking, we're making Schindler's List look like a goddamn sock puppet show at the public library.
I feel like I've been fooled by everybody, but I'm an idiot, so it's easy.
I think we've all been fooled.
Yeah.
We all have been.
But we go audition for Tom Hanks or Martin Scorsese. He's like, you're in. Fuck this Daniel Day-Lewis guy.
That's going to be our reel.
Yeah, it's just a
All our
bunch of
Among Us
like
clips.
lying in Among Us.
Look how
But I love
Look
it.
how much of a manipulative asshole I am. Please hire me.
Yeah.
Everyone's fooled me several times, and every time I go, my God, I can't tell anything.
In that
Like,
last
that's-
episode, I forget what you called it. Simon is sus or
Oh,
something.
Simon is sus. Yeah.
Yeah, Thick, you had a very masterful round in one of those.
Yes, yes, he
You
did.
brought it hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Simon's like, I can't tell who's lying. Well, as soon as you said that, I wish I hadn't have voted so soon. That's when I'm like, I got to learn to do that. I got to learn to
Right.
question more.
Yeah.
'Cause as soon as you said, I can't tell which one's lying.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I know it's Thick now.
And that's going to get you in a blockbuster movie. That was some
Yeah.
really good.
No, yeah. Like, Thick played it very well.
And the only reason I won that like final round in that video was because of Neebs accusing Simon. Like there was such a distraction from the very beginning.
Yeah.
When Neebs thought
yeah.
that Simon disappeared, like just because he went down a different hall, it was like,
No, that was one of those rounds. Everybody was pointing at everybody but the killer.
yeah, exactly. It was. I'm just sitting there
We were
grinning.
accusing everybody of everything except for the guy.
It couldn't have worked out better for me, for sure. One of
Yeah,
those things.
no.
Hey, can we talk about the other game I think comes out tomorrow after the podcast? Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love to talk about it.
What do you think of that, Simon? Because that game's kind of simple as well. It's like it's just chase each other, last man standing or escape. What do you think of it?
It seems. I mean, I
He
think it's
forgot
okay.
playing it already.
I probably did. This is the
Dead
one
by
where you
what?
get hung on hooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hook. That's the hook
There
hanging
you
game.
go. I remember that one. I thought it was okay, but it seemed like it was very repetitive.
It
It's
is,
just-
right?
Well, so is Among Us.
So is Among Us, yeah.
Yeah, Among Us
Yeah.
to me is so much more fun because there is a sneaky element as opposed to this. There isn't a sneaky element.
And the
like there is.
conversation.
Of course there's a
The
sneaky
conversation.
Yeah.
So
Neebs is a good sneaker.
When you're being chased by the killer and you crouch down, like you're not supposed to disturb the birds. You're
Yeah.
supposed to crouch a lot, and then you hear the monster coming closer, and it freaks you out.
I guess I just
Yeah.
didn't get as into it. Like I did enjoy it, but I just for some reason like Among Us a lot more.
Yeah, no, I like Among Us more too. I think because Among Us facilitates conversation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it wants you to sit down and talk to each other and accuse each other.
Right.
Whereas, this game is just kind of like, I'm hiding from the monster or I'm the monster trying to get you.
Yeah. I've enjoyed
Oh, it's
all of
fun.
our
like-
recordings, though.
Yeah, no, every recording we had, I didn't think there was a bad one.
No.
Like there was one I would go, like, I might throw that one out, but I still had fun.
Yep.
So I couldn't get in. Just
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, I couldn't
You were
get
having a
in
hard time.
at all. That was the most frustrating downloading experience I've ever had. Or like, I uninstalled and reinstalled the game 3 different times. Always was verifying the integrity of the files. All that for hours. I wanted to fucking put a knife in my throat.
Did you ever figure it out?
No.
Still not.
No, but it's like I don't know what to. It's weird to have bought a game. I can't play it, and it's the only game I've ever had an issue with on this PC or in any way. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I don't know.
I think it's something with one of your antivirus software is not talking to the anti-cheat software
Right.
that's built into the game, because we watched your screen.
Yeah,
And when it was trying to load, it would always get to the anti-cheat, and the bar would fill up a little bit, and then it would crash.
just gone. So anyway,
yeah.
we won't bore him with that. I just didn't get to play.
No.
So I regret, or I hate that. Whatever.
I want you to get it fixed, though, because I don't want to be done with that game.
Are
Yeah.
you sure? You guys don't want to be done with that?
I like it.
I don't mind
see
playing
playing
it
a
every
little bit
once.
more.
Yeah, I can play it every once in a while.
Yeah, I didn't
I don't
hear
think
what
it's
you
like
guys
a
thought as far
mainstay.
as.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, and I'm sure when it's cut together, it'll be a lot more fun. Obviously.
Well, yeah, Ada's
I
cutting
did,
it, so
yeah,
it's gonna
Ada's
be
cutting
great.
it, so she's gonna do a great job.
Well, I'll try some more, and maybe I'll just get all that crap off my PC. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We could
I'll
hook
play
it up.
Okay,
Play
well,
next
listen.
time.
Speaking of Simon in the beginning, Simon being, is he really this bad? Yeah, I am, and there's a lot of other reasons for that. But I don't know if I've talked about it yet here. But I got the Quest 2, and
Ooh.
that is something that I don't suck at a couple of things on there because it's not about the controllers, even the keyboard, like with the PC, because I can never use controllers, but with the keyboard playing, that's another thing that confuses me because every time I look at it, all I see is all of the game's controls. I can't separate them.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't,
No,
and
I could see that.
it just doesn't freaking work at all.
We all switched, or a few of us switched over, and you were one of, like, we switched over in Battlefield 1, right? Like, that's kind of when
The
a couple of
PC?
us made the transition.
I made
Yeah.
the
The
transition
PC.
in Battlefield 4. I
okay.
made it early, and
Yeah, you were the trailblazer when it came to PC.
I hated it, man. I thought I was gonna burn this thing, but I'm glad I
It's
made
a
that
thing.
transition.
Yeah, me too now, more than anything. But I understand what you're saying, Simon, because my fingers don't naturally go to the keys that a lot of players do.
WASD.
Well, that's fine. It's the other ones.
It's
like
1,
I
2,
don't
3,
have
and 4.
Right.
I don't have instinct. They just don't want to go to. And I've been playing for a while now, like since it's been years of this, but I still struggle in a lot of ways there.
If I took and I understand this is just me being stubborn, lazy. Like I understand that if I were to take typing lessons, as long as because I look down at almost everything. Like there's only a few things, and then otherwise I'm still unsure, and I look down. That's probably not the look. Constantly looking down. Oh, and then I hit the wrong button. I'm like, oh shit! And they're like, why don't you just pick up the fucking, thing? And I'm like,
It's too much.
I hit tab when I was supposed to hit E, and oh shit, what game am I playing? And then it all turns to shit.
Like when you drive, do you have to look down at the pedals?
No, I'm good at drive. See, I'm good. Like Beat Saber, I've gone to so far everything that I've done that makes me jump all over the place, and I've got good hand-eye coordination with stuff like that. It's like I'm good with certain things, but fucking.
Is this a dumb idea? Okay, so you got an app that works with a keyboard that kind of can sense where your fingers are on the keys, and you can put it up in the corner of your screen like a box. You can put it wherever, and you can see only the keys that are used in the game, and if your fingers are on them or not, and it says what each one does. Like right there, just a little guide for you while you're
The
playing.
little guy up in the corner.
Yes. If it was
Yeah.
like
Done.
that could be helpful for a lot.
That would be
I would love that
helpful.
every time. Because
You know what helped me at home is I replaced my WASD keys with keys that have a texture to them.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
just to always
yeah.
gravitate back to them without looking, you mean?
Right. So, I don't have to look down at my keyboard. If my hand goes down there, I can feel that texture and go, oh, those are the rough keys. That's WASD. So it's a way to instantly, you don't have to look down at your keyboard. You can instantly reset.
Tell you, WASD is the least of my problems.
It's all the other stuff. It's like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then that just, so far for me, has just come down to muscle memory.
Yeah.
What other textures do they have? Do they have
Dog
fuzzy?
nose.
I haven't looked
Squishy,
into it.
Yeah,
like
squishy
a
jelly.
nice shag keyboard would be wonderful.
Listen,
Yeah.
just one thing that we all often do that is different in all the games is HUD on and off. You'll hit F7, tab. You'll hit
That's true.
F1,
Backspace,
You'll let
Alt
do
Z.
whatever.
Yep.
And then you just especially with that. So me, oftentimes I'll leave my HUD on, but oftentimes I don't. And that's even more frustrating because I constantly am going, fuck, even if it's the same, 10 minutes later, I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
It's tab. Even though I already did it earlier because brain.
I don't think it's ever tab.
It's never once been
No.
tab. Mm-mm.
It's Alt Z, F7, backspace. Tab is always inventory.
See?
In some games,
Exactly.
tab is something else. In
That's
others.
your problem. You're hitting tab.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
know.
Now, we used to have cheat sheets here at the office for you. Do you not have any at home?
No, the cheat sheets that you had for me that I had. See, this would all be fixed with cheat sheets, but it's my mental disability.
You don't want to make cheat sheets?
Apparently, yeah.
That's just stubbornness. I don't know if that's a mental disability.
No, it's me having not being able to complete things, I guess, to follow through on things sometimes.
You started a business. You're doing great, dude. You're
No,
fine.
but I'm mentally ill.
We all are, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you so much.
Yeah. I don't want to do it though. So yeah, it goes back. It goes back to. It goes back to what Dora said.
Yeah. Certain elements.
Well,
of
I
it.
think it does get like, I mean, I feel we all feel this, especially when we have, I mean, just recently we had how many cinematic series going on at once? 4?
We had 4 at one time.
And even for me, I was like,
was
God,
too much.
God
Yeah.
damn, like my brain is just getting fried here.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it's Ark, it's Scrap, it's Minecraft, and it's 7 days. And they all have different, like, you know, quirks about them.
Yep.
And like, you know, what inventory for one is different than the other. and it's just,
Recipes.
holy shit.
But there's
building
they're big
stuff.
responsibilities, like to carry
Yeah.
forward and grindy.
And those games are like, you know, survival games have a lot more mechanics about them than like, you know, something like Among Us or even something like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot more shit to remember. There's like, you know, okay, there's all these recipes, and this is how you make certain things. This is how you craft.
Then
And
look at
it's,
just
it's just a lot to take in.
the mindset that has to go around playing a game like Ark, where you know if you're fucking up a little bit, you might lose everything that means anything.
Yeah, honest to God.
So
And other
it's-
people are mad at you because you fucked the shit up.
So that's
Well-
a different thing altogether.
Well,
That's a
Ark-
very stressful.
Ark is so weird to me because I like Ark a lot.
I do too.
But I would hate playing that game on normal servers.
Oh,
Me too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it
that
sounds
just
like-
Turned
looks
into a
and
full-time
sounds
job.
Awful to me.
horrible.
I've had fun though, because there's a lot more at stake and it's a little more dangerous.
Yeah, but
Sure.
if you have the time to do it,
Yes,
like, I
right.
get it. But it's like, man, I don't want to have I don't want to have to
It's
worry about
frustrating,
my
too.
dinosaurs. And that's the thing. It's like by the time you get anywhere, some alpha tribe's probably just going to
Well,
come through and ruin everything.
I kind of like that because it's like if you go to prison, it's best to team up with people. You know what I mean? Like to join one of the, just to get some
exactly.
protection.
No, that's what I would do. I'd just hop in like, who's the alpha tribe? I'm going to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, it was bringing them gifts for like weeks, and then they finally let you in.
Well, you
Yeah, I
talk
brought you a
about,
dodo.
Yeah, you talk about like how, you know, just remembering everything from a lot of these games. Well, recently I checked out Dual Universe. I got a code for that sent to me, and boy, the tutorial was like a mini tutorial of everything in the game, but took about 45 minutes.
Jeez.
So
no,
there were more
that's not how you do
tutorials
it.
to like delve into, and I was like, no, we're not playing this. No way.
They were thinking that they were trying to
No.
teach us Simon because that's what I would need.
This
That's what
was
I
a
would need.
college course. This was a college course that I took online.
Yeah,
to
that
play.
game looks deep.
It is
it's one of
very
those ones,
deep.
like even like Empyrean, which is cool.
That
It's-
tutorial is deep.
It's like, goddamn, okay, this is yeah.
Made
you
for
have to open a
certain-
manual. to learn to
Certain
play it.
people, certain people.
Oh, yeah,
love
absolutely.
that kind of like detail.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
no, if you have that engineering mind, or you know that mind, like I like to build stuff, I like to put stuff
it's
together.
it's not going to work for us in most cases because of how many different shows we do. We just don't have the time to learn that game as it deserves to be learned.
Well, also like to us, a good recording time is like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops.
Right.
Right.
And a lot of those games, in order to do like something like in Empyrean, like I got to build a spaceship. That's going to take probably 100 hours, and it's like okay, we can't move that quickly.
Yeah. And we don't show everything. We don't want everyone just watching us tinkering about.
No, yeah, all the boring stuff. It's like, what am I doing? I'm out mining for iron. Here I go.
Today's episode is chopping trees down.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. We're gonna do this for 3 hours because we need resources.
I also really like mindless stuff. You know, like mindless games that are just kind of silly and fun, even though I don't know where it's going to go when it comes down to a video. Like I played Teardown. The video is not out yet, but it's just a completely different kind of video that if we were that game we can't play together because it's single person, but to me, it's just as much fun just watching a buddy play and sitting talking over his shoulder. And I really enjoyed doing that more.
The other night, playing with a friend and trying to decide what I wanted to play. I just my brain. I didn't want to have the stress of Warzone. I didn't, So Golf with Friends popped up in my head, and there was like all those courses I hadn't tried, and that was the perfect like, who gives a fuck place. And it was, I get it. Mindless, super fun.
That chill game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my chill
Peekaboo
game.
is a good one.
Yeah, have you tried Peekaboo?
Oh yeah.
My chill game right now is Watch Dogs Legion, because I can go at my own pace, and you can approach things several different ways, and that's until I get and I think I'm probably gonna get one is a PS5, because I haven't bought Madden yet. Madden was usually my like.
You're that guy.
Yeah. What do you mean that guy?
That Madden guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
guy
it's a
that
game I
enjoys
like,
a particular game. What
Yeah.
are
Why
you?
would I enjoy a particular
You're
game?
nobody.
Guy.
A guy that likes
Buying it
chocolate.
every year.
And,
Same damn game.
pancakes.
They keep making. You're the reason they keep fucking it up.
No, I'm not. No,
It's true.
money
You're
and
not.
politics and no.
I know.
But yeah. So my plan is to get a PS5. Maybe not right off the bat, but
I
soon.
even plan on getting one. Why not?
I want a PS5. I'll get one of those eventually.
Eventually.
My PS4 is like what my TV in the living room like runs on.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I am. Man. My PS4 at home is my entertainment center.
Yeah.
It's like I
Yeah.
run everything off of that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
PS5, like I don't have to be the first one to get one, but once that, when a God of War 6 or whatever they're on comes out, like I'm gonna want to play that.
Yeah.
Well, the new
So, yeah,
I watched
eventually I'll jump on.
I watched our friend Jack Frags play the new Spider-Man game, Miles Morales.
Miles Morales,
Yeah.
which is
That
not.
looks really good.
It does look good. I don't think it's weird to call it a new game, because I mean it's technically a new story, but it's almost like it's not DLC because it's not downloadable content, but they've created this new story that's just attached to the old Spider-Man game.
Sure.
It runs on the same engine, runs in the same like city. It's still the same layout as the old game, but it's just kind of a new story.
Yeah,
set
and
in
it's
that.
got the ray tracing.
Made it all
which make
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
looks
now it's a little
great.
pretty. Which I guess from what I understand, if you put reflections and everything on the PS5, it drops it to 30 frames
30,
per second.
yep.
But if you have that stuff off, then you could get 60. Me personally, I like if you can give me 60 frames per second, I'm a happy motherfucker. I like that smoothness.
Yeah.
I like the way it look. I mean, reflections to me, who gives a shit? I've been playing games without reflections for years, so
Neebs?
if reflections are gone and I get a better frame rate, I'm going for the better frame rate. But that's
Okay.
Well, I plan on buying Reflection the game, so
All right.
mirror.
Yeah. Neebs? PS5 or Xbox, whatever it is.
Nah, I feel like
Series X.
there's already enough games on Steam. I don't have enough time to play.
Honest to God,
Probably not.
Yeah. So you don't use one
Yeah.
as your entertainment center either?
No, I just
or
got like a Amazon stick thing.
Right,
Fire
right,
stick.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, just to remind you, you were going to show us something, and it was tied to what we were first talking about.
Well, we pretty much got the point across. The reason I thought
was
about,
looking
'cause-
forward to watching that. I thought.
Oh, you want to see it? Okay.
Right?
So
No.
I grabbed a little behind the scenes of Scrap Mechanic. Simon and I had just found a car that Thick lost like 15 episodes ago. And we're like, all right, we found it. And then we were going to cover what you guys were doing in the game. And this is just me helping Simon move a car from point A to point B.
And we're not acting, so this is
just me telling you what to do in between our little moments.
Right.
All right, so Neebs, we're showing the video now. Set the stage for us. What's going on?
Yeah, we were just we wanted to get the car away from the warehouse because it's dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, this vehicle doesn't move, so how would I pick it up by putting it on a...
It might be, yeah, you can just pick it up with your lift and drop it over by the other cars. And he puts the lift underneath the car.
I like that. It just doesn't
supposed
grab.
to
I don't
click
know
on
how
the
to...
I do that, man.
yeah, I
This
do
game,
that a lot.
Man, I take blocks away.
And
Yes,
oh my
I
God,
do too.
I do it so often, it drives me nuts. I'll do it and go like, oh, I just did it, and then I'll do it again. And I'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
me too.
right away. Like,
No, you're dropping it on the ground.
oh.
So I told him, don't put it on the ground. Now he gets it.
Hey.
Clicks on the car. This is like 20 episodes into the game.
Oh, yeah. Because I
stuff you
don't
learn day
pick
one.
anything up. Yeah.
And now he's gonna try to take stuff out of his bag.
I forgot. Oh, how do I transfer everything over?
This game should have a take
A
all button.
take
This is
all.
bullshit.
Okay.
For
Is it
every
shift?
fucking game
Is it
should.
shift? Yeah, it took me a
Yeah,
little
you
while.
hold shift.
shift
You can
click.
hold shift and do that, but any game, any survival game that has that needs a take all button.
Take all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We
No
don't-
excuse.
I
Yeah,
can
we don't have to worry
understand
about
in
that anymore.
scrap for sure because it does take one click to fuck your world up.
Yeah. I've gotten into the habit, like before I lay any block down, I'll take a random block and like just one block and put it on the ground, just so I can go like, all right, which one's picked
That's
up?
the
It's
one?
that one. Damn. Yeah.
See,
No, I
you
forget
can-
it too.
here's
you
what
can-
you'd want. I'm sorry, but you could buy this app and it puts this censored keyboard up in the corner.
But you can click the wrong thing in Scrap Mechanic and ruin an entire build.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you're
was
fucked.
just saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Astro deleted one of my because I had that dual suspension on the front of my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he deleted a piece which changed about 30 pieces behind that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shit. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't want to.
So, hey, guys, now we get
Shit.
to a shameless point of our podcast.
Oh, sure, but for good reason.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
for good reason, because holidays are just around the corner. You're going to need to wear something fancy or buy something fancy for your loved ones. And what a better way to do that is we have ugly Christmas sweaters
Some people call them fancy.
and
Yep.
knit hats that are through that same site, Rudy's Originals. And then Freaker USA, we're doing socks and freakers.
Some sexy colors this year, too.
There's some
Sexy
stuff if you're
colors.
interested in buying, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pressure.
And yeah, no pressure. Thanks for the support if you do it. That's
No,
it.
we're applying pressure. It's so funny to say no pressure. No, there's pressure. I'll go
So
after
much.
your
Yeah,
family.
we got
Do
We'll
you
babies
love
to
us?
feed.
We'll
Do
know if you don't
love
get
us?
We never pressure anybody.
No,
No.
fuck that. But there are pheromones injected into each product this year, so that that's a fun little
They'll make you squirt.
addition.
And
Well,
yep.
make other people squirt.
Ah,
All right, that's it.
And the links to the products are in the description of this video.
Of course they are.
Yes.
No pressure,
That's
though.
right.
No pressure.
There's no
No
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah.
Now on these socks, we're on year 4, 5, 6.
That's kind of nuts.
We were doing them with that one company, but now we've switched over to Freakers,
Freakers
which we
is
love because
great.
they're a local company.
And their quality is like
Yeah.
it's not
quality's
like
better.
They are
a
great socks. Yeah.
screen printed sock.
Yeah.
It's woven dyed yarn. And
Get good.
and we started like running out of colors. We're like, we'll change the color every
We
year.
got some crazy ones this year, man.
I love
Well, the
them.
colors are good, but I also like the theme we're going with now is the print's different. The socks kind of reflect the year.
Yeah.
So this year has Scrap Mechanic, kind of an emblem, Ark, Zombies, Minecraft. It's got 2
Got
million.
COVID on there. It's great.
Yep.
I
That's
That's
thought about
injected.
that.
We should have, man. Yeah, really, we should
I thought
have.
about it, but
That's fun.
COVID has, really devastated a lot of people's lives. So
Yeah.
Right, but
I
don't
didn't
you
wanna
want it on
remind
a
them.
sock?
yeah.
I'm
But
excited
we-
to not see Minecraft on any socks next year.
Yeah.
Well, we're done with Minecraft.
Me
But we do
too.
got 2 million. So this was our 2 million year, so that's on there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Damn
Yeah,
right.
that's cool. I like it.
We got to fit like we've ended 2 cinematics. We got to figure out what's next.
Yes, we do.
Man.
But I'm really enjoying some of these singular things we're doing.
Yeah, me too.
Among Us is
Yeah.
so fun, and to me, Dead by Daylight is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I want to try some things that people told us to try years ago. Keep Talking, No One Dies. Like, I really want to try that game. I
Yeah.
know it's old, but at least want to try it. And yeah, just some simple stuff too.
Yeah, now that we have we have 2 cinematics off our plate, we could probably add another, but that will also free us up to do more just one-offs and stuff like that.
And not
which I
only
think we
that,
need to do.
but more original, I guess, content or even more
Yes.
animation that we want to do. Like, we're able to do duty calls. That's been a good thing. And, perhaps more animation down the pipe as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we should do more animation.
And that honestly really excites me because it's different and I miss it. And when we've recently started doing stuff, even starting back when we messed around with what the hell was that Avengers spoof? What the hell was
Thanos.
that? Great?
Thanos,
Yeah.
Plan B.
Yeah, it's like that was the first time in a long time that we sat around 3 microphones and just riffed.
We could record this way, couldn't we? This isn't too bad. This is almost like the round table, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
could record.
It's not as
this
good
way.
though, because
It's not as good.
No,
No.
Yeah.
even though we're
Not as
talking to
good.
each other, a lot of us aren't being heard, and
But simply doing this could be like, I've got this. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dralis
Give me
is
some
raising
air.
his
It's not quite
hand
the
for those
same,
of you who
though.
Can't see.
like I feel like I can't even be heard right now.
I'm trying
just-
to just
You can't.
No, it's just hard. It's just hard to talk on Discord.
raise
Yeah,
your
sure.
hand. You got to raise your hand.
It's
and
also
we'll-
Yeah,
it's
but
also hard to.
When we're in person, and we interrupt, it's part of the like charm of the recording. Of
course.
because you can just cut somebody off.
But
keep
that's
going.
what we do when we're recording the games, and we do this all the time. We have this
real
quick back
conversation.
and forth, real conversation.
To me, it doesn't feel as natural.
It
It's-
doesn't.
It's working, but it's not as natural.
Okay.
I get that.
All right.
We're doing what we can. We're doing what we
Doing
can.
what we can.
You guys
Yeah.
are living dangerously over there. Look at you two.
Yeah.
They're right next. They're
6
holding hands.
6 feet apart.
Covered in
Abstro's in
germs.
his lap. It's
Well,
weird.
Abstra is part of my bubble. I go home and I see Abstra. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I've been going to festivals all over the southeast.
Festivals, political rallies.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking A, man. I mean, and it's
Dancing
fun.
lessons.
Massage conventions.
The only thing I've been doing is restaurants. I've been going to a couple of restaurants.
Yeah.
Mass when I walk in.
It's amazing.
I had a,
how good- oh, go ahead.
Oh, I went to Flaming Amy's Burrito Barn the other day. They have
Oh.
this burrito that they
Just full of
have
rice.
during the Thanksgiving season called the Turkey Chunga.
Yeah.
It's it's a fried it's a chimichunga,
Chimichanga.
just stuffed with turkey and dressing and cranberry sauce.
No rice.
No rice.
You didn't try the rice lovers.
It's full of
They
it's
replace it
full
with
of
mashed
stuffing. It
potatoes?
doesn't need the rice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great. I've had the
It
time.
was gross. It was gross. Now I'll never get it again.
Okay, really?
It's too much stuffing.
Yeah,
and
it
bread
sounds like
for
a
me.
gut buster.
Yeah, no, it's I like pecked through it like a bird
Okay.
Ugh.
to find the
Did you
turkey
leave
that was
mad?
I'm
stuffed
sure
in
you
it.
did.
No, I didn't leave mad. Like it was good. The gravy was good. It tastes good, but
Don't you hate when you leave a restaurant mad?
yeah,
Man, I should have just ate a bologna sandwich at home.
yeah.
Now I'm still hungry. And that was gross.
It's been a long time since I've left just fuming mad at a
Man.
restaurant.
Okay.
I'm pretty forgiving when it comes to like
I am
a
too.
restaurant. Like if the waitress is a little slow, I'll get annoyed, but it never gets to the point where like I'm never coming to this place again.
No, my mom worked in a restaurant. I'm very respectful for
Yeah.
restaurant workers.
Yeah, some people
Absolutely.
blow up.
But sometimes when you leave hungry, you're like, man, especially when we went to Marina Del Rey or wherever we were for some recording event.
I know
yeah,
exactly.
you were pissed.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere to eat but that fancy hotel restaurant. And I spent like $60 on a small piece of fish and a soup. And I was hungry.
Yeah.
When I left, I was hungry.
It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You should have just ordered bread.
I was mad.
No, the price and the portions did not.
That
You know
that's
what?
like synonymous with those kind of hotels, though. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
Neebs though,
You
and
know.
sometimes you just got to drink dinner. Sometimes you just got to.
That's not a bad idea.
You gotta
son.
work
I did.
through it.
6 beers.
But I
and
was
you're
still
good.
hungry.
Every once in a while. No, then after that, you would have had that $60 thing, and you would have loved it. You would have said,
You
"I
could
don't
have-
care." Would've
now
been
you could like just
perfect.
Uber Eats some whatever fast food to the hotel. You know what I mean? You've got options now. You got to think outside the box a bit before you get all mad on your tiny piece of
No,
fish.
Uber Eats wasn't really a thing back then.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't.
Now it's
No.
4 or 5 years
Now
ago.
we're
different
getting-
world. There's a way around.
How things have changed.
Quite a bit.
I get hangry.
Yeah. You guys remember that? There's a thought in my head last night. Do you remember that stupid the superhero idea I talked about, but it would never happen. It's like a joke idea about the guy that's whatever happened to his body where he essentially gets covered by toenail, fingernail, bunch of keratin. Like, did I ever tell you about that?
No.
I don't think so. No.
So,
I feel
because
like I remember that.
you know you've got superheroes that have something is enhanced or like, you know what I mean? But
So-
this
Yeah.
guy's got a condition where he's essentially made his suit of armor is just
fingernail?
all toenail, thumbnail based. I mean, it's disgusting.
Gross.
That's the point.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
it's gross.
It's nasty.
It's
How does he
super-
bend over?
Well, no, I don't know, but that's what I was going to bring up.
Do,
so
do you have
I
a
brought
name?
it up
Bend his
to-
elbows.
It's almost like the Thing or something from Fantastic Four. He's just instead of rock, he's made a thumbnail.
Okay.
of nail, whatever.
Ugh.
So
And you would
no, I know
use
that's
the nails as like, you know, it'd be fun with this character. Draw it out.
Well-
you know how like you've got the Asian or really anything like metal. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
it
Like
could be that way.
It could
It
all
could
be
be.
nails.
So that's why I was bringing this up because I thought it was funny. I was playing Warzone with Daniel maybe last week, and I brought that guy up one night just for fun, and he gave it a name, the Cuticle.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
wow.
I was
I
gonna
can't
say
believe you're sharing this gem of an idea. Someone's
I was
steal
gonna
it.
say nail diamond, but that's the cuticle's better.
Wow. Cuticle
So,
is very
what
good.
I was wondering is, would it be? I would love to see if anyone had any ideas, artists
Designs.
like out
Yeah.
there that are listening for something so stupid. I would really love to see
Yes.
ideas of what that would entail or
It's
look
it's
like.
gonna be
Cuticle.
nightmare fuel. I guarantee.
I
it.
know. I love it
Yeah.
though, and that'd be fun to watch or just to
Send
look
us
at,
your
right?
drawings of the cuticle.
Or
Yeah.
maybe put it on the Neebs Gaming fan page on Facebook. I don't know.
Share it with us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or that.
whatever.
We should reveal a winner in our opinions next or like the week after this podcast.
Oh, you're going
comes
all
out.
in on this.
I just really want to see what people's ideas are for something so stupid. Because there's some great artists in our community.
Well, then you could, you could be in charge of that.
What does the cuticle look like?
Yes. The cuticle has
Have
a
fun.
cape of like hanging skin. You know, sometimes you got the skin.
No.
Little hangnails on the side,
Yeah.
and lots of that like dirt that you got to scrape out with a little thing.
See, he's got issues. He's got things to deal with. Does he have to clip?
Oh.
Like, is there a big clipper
Yeah.
that he's
Oh,
got?
yeah, it's constantly
It's
growing.
always growing.
Yeah.
right.
And his
right.
nemesis is covered in skin tags.
He's called Sin Tag.
I hate that.
I do too.
not good.
I hate all of it. I think it's.
Yeah, none of this is good.
No.
You can't wait to see
We can't,
what the
we can't
cuticle.
do anything with any of
It's
this.
about living in the moment, man. Enjoy it while it's here. It's gone now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it's just begun. We're going to see some sweet art.
I'm afraid someone's going to spend a lot of time drawing this thing, and we're never going to see it.
Oh, I'm
Listen,
not
share
on
it with us on Twitter.
the
We'll see
Twitters.
We'll see it. Okay.
That's the
You'll
thing
see it
is-
thick.
I'll see it.
At
I'm
the
not
very
on
I'll
Twitter.
see
least,
it.
at the
I don't-
very
I am,
least,
yeah.
if
Okay.
they share it
I
on
see
Facebook
everything.
and Twitter, other people will see it, even if we don't.
Listen, I know
Things
it's
like-
a horrible idea. I'm aware.
Yeah.
But,
Things like Idris, what's his last name?
Idris Elba.
From Thor.
Yeah, from Thor.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
with the gatekeeper, I guess
He
he
sees
is.
everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. Where do you go from there?
I honestly,
Marvel movies. Remember those?
Oh,
They're still working on those, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, they
Oh,
delayed
yeah.
Black Widow until I don't know 2024.
Yeah, but aren't they
Really?
shooting the Kung Fu movie?
I don't know. Probably.
What is it?
I'm sure they're still working.
The
and
Mandarin?
but they're just like piling up
Something?
movies.
Yeah.
They probably have 6 Marvel movies that are done, just
I think
sitting
they
in
got-
a
You're,
warehouse.
you're
and
probably
they're
right.
waiting.
The
People are
next End
filming,
War.
though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're filming.
yes, they is.
They got film
Yeah.
bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bubbles is the word of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're filming.
Scream
Well,
5.
we might have talked about that. Yeah, Scream 5
sure
in
we did.
town, and then there was
Yeah.
another, some other TV shows getting filmed around Carolina Beach. That
It's a
was
Paul
not
Feig
that.
show. Forgot the name of it.
Who's Paul
This
Feig?
this country. Paul Feig is that
Feig?
that son of a bitch that made the Ghostbusters 2016 movie.
Okay.
That
I never
poor-
watched it.
Exactly. But I mean, he's done good stuff. He directed like episodes of The Office and shit. So I mean,
Okay.
he's an okay guy, but just backed the wrong horse with that one. You know what I mean?
You guys
Yeah.
excited about USS Christmas?
I don't know what that is.
It's the Hallmark movie they shot here recently.
No, I'm not.
No. Could you stop right there?
How does
We're
how does
trying
that,
to
how do you-
gain subscribers.
so with that Ghostbusters, how many of you have seen that one?
I did
I
not.
have not.
I sat
No,
through
didn't
it.
see it.
So just one of all of
Yes.
us, right? But we've heard countless things of just like how garbage it was and over like I don't know. Anyway, how does that guy? How do directors continue to work after? I don't know how that
You
works.
get you get 3 strikes, I think.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't know. If you know how to organize a film set, it's like, okay, you can still find work, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, what else has he done?
Episodes of The Office, and he's done some like fucking just movie comedies.
Maybe they'll let us make a movie then. If that's all it takes.
Here's
Yeah, doesn't take much.
And now, going into that, no one has to let us make a movie. We can just make a movie.
Yeah, that's
right, we
true.
can.
'Cause
Yeah, but we
and
want a
I have
budget like they got.
Hey, Simon and I have been talking about it. We do an animated feature again with what
Yep.
we know now.
Yep,
We could do it.
we could.
It's
And
Cuticle
subbing
versus
it
Skin
out.
Tag.
oh,
and-
Sin Tag.
Oh my God.
Don't
We
like
honestly, we
Syntax,
could do
but-
anything. That would be so much I mean, hard work, absolutely. But, after, like you said, we've learned so much in the last years. Can you imagine actually going into a project like Tombstone with what we know now? But not anything, obviously, like Tombstone?
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, no,
Not-
you wouldn't.
Not
you wouldn't
we
animate
wouldn't do it the way that we did it.
No, you wouldn't.
We
would
would
ya?
we would do it the way that we would want to do it.
We wouldn't animate it. None of us would animate it.
That's
I
the
felt
key.
Yeah.
I felt most well. I don't know.
Okay, see, that's the thing. You know what? I mean, like, I guess we want to do different things then, I guess, because I would so
I mean, we
love
just
to do that.
yeah. If
I
we're gonna
want-
match some of the stuff we've done in the past, you still have to have hands on.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
without a
Agree.
doubt, but
But
not
much less.
not you
Not like
animating,
that.
just
Much
notes
less.
and then seeing it again and going,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Like,
If you don't want to be a part of it, I get that, but I so want to. So I
No,
do.
I would. I would love. Doing another animated feature. It'd be great if we were more in charge of storyboarding, timing,
Yeah, of course.
directing,
Yes.
editing, all that,
Yeah, that's
all
what
that stuff.
Yeah, that's what we would
and
do.
give animation to somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly.
That is a
We can
very
do
big.
that.
Obviously,
We're
it's a
big
lot
boys
of
now.
work,
But there's a
He's a
lot of
big
stuff
boy.
that like
a ton.
I
of
mean
work.
I probably had 6 months in post production just on music.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 years after we started the thing. There is a ton of work.
Oh, yeah,
which
no,
I'm
listen.
not against. I'm not against, but we got to have the budget. It
Yeah.
about killed me.
We could get the budget.
Oh yeah.
we got that.
I know
we
a
already
guy.
got it.
I know a
He's-
guy.
Yeah,
I
underneath
know somebody.
Thick's guitar back there in that image. There's there's the budget.
But I'm also. I feel like I'm at a point. I don't know if you guys feel like we're at a point. Like I'm fine doing stuff, like without. I mean, getting a budget, great, but the less investors we have to deal with and distributors,
Exactly.
like just do shit ourselves.
I mean, we could we could completely do it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if somebody wants to distribute it, great. If not, we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I don't. I mean, that's the other problem I have with Tombstone. We don't own it. Like if I do anything in the future, I want us to own it.
every
We
bit
should-
of it. Get our
We should
greasy
make
little
that
fingers
one
on it.
game. Remember that game? I'm not going to bring up the name. We should still make that game.
Oh, I know
Remember
which
the
game you're
game?
talking. So now
Okay.
we gonna make a game and a movie.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
game-
we
the
got
game
all
I-
kinds of dreams, don't we?
Yeah, dare to dream.
Which is good because we're old.
Yeah.
We're gonna make an app that shows you where your fingers are on a
Yeah,
keyboard.
fingers and
Yeah.
what all the buttons are doing depending on the game you're playing.
We're gonna make a bicycle with a big wheel in the back and a small wheel in the front.
Call it the tilt.
Man, I was at a park yesterday, and this lady came by on it was almost like, what would you call it? Like one of those things you pump with your arms,
Elliptical
Oh.
machine.
elliptical that moves on the ground.
Ooh.
We don't see stuff like that in the South. That's like something you see out west.
Did you guys see that
never seen
video of
that.
that guy
She was flying.
sitting?
Are you not curious about the rest of this?
Yeah, what's
Oh
that
God,
called?
no, I'm really not. The name of it?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds
Well-
actually like a crazy machine that I'd like to see.
She was flying, man.
Okay.
I mean, that's cool. I thought, okay, yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. I just
about
thought you'd
the
be more
name.
excited about it.
No, I want to know what it's called. I'm gonna Google elliptical on wheels.
Yeah.
And
It's
did it look like this?
It did.
Okay. It's an outdoor elliptical machine.
And she
Okay.
was moving.
Damn.
Nice.
It's over $1,000.
Jeez.
Expensive.
Looks fun. Get a good workout. All this stuff.
And you're moving so fast.
Yeah. it's
So-
called there's one called a street strider.
Did you guys see the video of the guy? Just happened to see it a couple times. I forget where it is or what he's actually sitting on it, but it's something like a shopping cart. I don't know what it was, but he's holding the umbrella out in front of him and blowing a leaf blower into it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was working?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's propelling himself. That's how he gets to work or something. I don't.
Well, he was sitting in a mop bucket. He was sitting in a mop bucket.
sitting in a mop bucket, traveling like it's. It's
Does he work at Hogwarts?
Hey, that works.
What the hell?
Dude, that's
I
like
don't know. But
that's Myrtle Beach shit. That's the kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
that is
Good
Myrtle
shit.
Beach shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
he
have a
works,
golf
he works
cart.
at Ripley's.
How many miles per gallon you think?
dude, I have no idea. I bet it's pretty efficient actually.
Yeah,
He
no,
was
it's
getting he was going, I don't know, 10, 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Wow.
yeah. It was just it just seemed like it was like a gimmick video that
But it's
thrown together.
He's getting around pretty damn good.
Yeah, good
Like,
for him. Good for
Yeah,
him.
I want to try that now. I want to sit in a bucket with an umbrella and a leaf blower.
Me too.
That sounds fun.
You know, tons
would-
of people have
yeah.
since they saw that video. I'm
Honestly,
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we were just in a big open parking lot, I would absolutely love to do it too. So
That'd
yeah.
be so fun. We're gonna have a little crash up derby.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what's actually like probably the most redneck thing that I've done recently. After the hurricane hit, me and my neighbor, he's got a Jeep too. We were dragging our trees and stuff out to the front of the neighborhood, but we were surfing on them. So one of us was pulling them with a rope. We had a bunch of trees, and we're just surfing on the all the limbs and stuff. It was quite fun.
That's fun. I'm sure it was.
Yep.
With a beer in hand, I hope.
Yeah,
I hope so.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, officer. I'll get off the tree and put away my beer.
You're not my dad. Oh wait, that's my dad.
I don't need no government.
I felt like we were there. I felt like we were at that point, but maybe we need one more thing.
Well, we do.
Okay.
Socks.
Oh,
We
already
talked about the socks, too.
Oh, oops. No pressure.
Oops. Oopsie. Oh, we just snuck in another plug.
Hey, we just brought
Remember
it back
socks?
around. No pressure, but ugly Christmas sweaters. Link in the description. Socks. Link
Yeah,
in the
but
description. No pressure.
Seriously. But seriously, though, if you guys don't get this, there's a chance that we're going to go out of business.
Yeah, it's
No
never
pressure.
gonna.
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna have to
No,
close the
Yeah, we
store
really
down.
need you to buy this stuff.
Yeah, we need
No
we
pressure or
need it.
anything.
No pressure.
Please.
I mean, you could never get these again after. There's no pressure.
No pressure.
Gotta get those documents. Gotta get those documents. Look at me flying way up in the sky. Everyone jealous at my back and fly. Gonna get those documents. Yeah.
Hey, Neebs, hop in.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I grenaded myself. Yep.
Go get Simon.
Don't shoot grenades.